Sir, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm alive. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me, man. Super happy. Dude, I got a real special treat for you guys today, man. Before we get to that, let's hang out a minute. I'm crazy busy at work, dude. Crazy. Mutation X here. Yeah. Just got off of work, so excuse the kind of dirtiness, man. Very cool. Very cool. So good to see each and every one of you guys, man. Thank you so much. I'm like totally dirty and scuzzy. I don't care. We're doing a video tonight, man. You guys already know. You guys already know what I do for a living. Most of you know, right? A little bit. It's just a dirty job, dude. So, I got some, crispy, going back to the Grumpy's Hooch days, man. Right? The Hooch video? I don't know if you guys have caught that. My very first video. The crispiest of all lettuce, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Dude, you've already read the title. The Hobo version 2.1. Fantastic. Quality, man. Quality. I'm super excited to show you guys this. Now, none of this would have been possible without Robert LaRocca, okay? He contacted me and said, Trevor, listen, man. I want to send you a hobo to review. Alright? He says he's loving his. He's got another one on the way, and he wants to send it to me to use, try out, and show you guys, man. You know, this guy's involved in the vaping community, but he's like, you wouldn't understand, like, how classy this dude is. Like a complete class act. Super huge thanks to you, man. Alright? Thank you so much, dude. Like, I cannot thank you enough. Alright? Very cool. Very cool. Very blessed. He just wants everybody to know what this thing's about. That's how much he's digging it. And he believes in this channel enough to give me the shot at it. Blessed. Alright? Tell me another vape, man. We'll take it down low. We'll build this sucker. And we're still gonna hang out, dude. We're gonna catch up. We're gonna catch up. Craziness. I'm missing all sorts of videos. It's nuts. Cool. Let's take it down, man. Yeah, it's so good to be back. Oh, come on, man. I think we're good. Oh, Jesus. We're kind of good. Yes. The hobo. Yeah, that's not bad, is it, guys? The hobo. Very cool, man. I'm going to turn down my volume on my phone here. Make sure we don't want to be answering the phone again, right? Alright, man, so this is the hobo. Okay? But this is what it's going to come in, okay? Pretty cool little container. Alright, nicely packaged, okay? Hopefully you guys get a good view of that. Okay, nicely packaged, okay? It's got a little snap top on it. Okay? Right there. Styrofoam on top. Okay? And right here is where there's a little bag of tricks, alright? A couple screws are in there. Extra grub screws, I should say. And an Allen key, alright? That's where all that was. After that comes this, comes right out. Now this, I believe this is a sticker here. I haven't tried to take it. Yep, it's a sticker, guys. Okay. Very cool. Alright, and there's the website, man. This was purchased at puffpufflv.com, I believe. I'll put the link, guys, down on the bottom of the screen there, so you guys can go check it out, okay? This is where he purchased this from. Okay, let's pop this out. As you can see, very nice packaging. Okay, very nice packaging. Okay, let me go ahead and put this back in here, just like this, and we're gonna get to the hobo. Honestly, guys, some of the best work I've ever seen. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's take it down a little further here. There we go. Here's the hobo, guys. Okay. Okay. This thing is made from 316 medical grade stainless steel, copper contact. Little engraving there, made in the USA. H2673 is a serial there. Classy logo here. The age with almost like that hobo kind of, you know, their bag on the stick. It's pretty slick and simple. I really like that design. I believe this is a unit deck, guys. Entire deck, the entire thing is machined out of a solid block of stainless steel, man. Okay, super rigid, super conductive. Okay, and I just cleaned it, so you're gonna see little spots here, guys. Cool. Let's take it off. Let's talk about this. Let's just start from the top, actually. Here's the top view of it. Okay. This ring right here comes off. Okay. Couple different airflow options, as you're probably already noticing right now. Let's go ahead and give you a good look at that. Geez, I did a terrible job at drying this stuff off, didn't I? There we go. Okay. So there you go. Note the angle of the airflow. Okay, straight through. Right? Straight through. Okay. We'll go ahead and set that up to the side. And you know, obviously this is held on by this O-ring right here that you see. The fit on this O-ring is perfect. It's just perfect for me. It's not too loose, not too tight. You can spin it with ease. Just a quick another look at just how well they did on this. Okay, got that kind of conical shape naturally done there. Okay, cool. Let's pull it off. What's holding this thing on? Let me set this to the side here. Two O-rings are holding this thing on. Okay, and they are. Try and keep us in the shot. Now, some of you don't like this. Wouldn't like this. Okay. Me personally, I love that. Beautifully tight. Gorgeous. Okay. Make sure there's no wet in there. Okay. There's the inside. What do you think, guys? Isn't that beautiful, man? Okay. You can see all the airflow options here. Okay. Got the 1, the 2, the 3. Okay. Single or dual coil here, guys. I just want to give you a good look at that. Nice conical shape in there. Look at that. Okay. It's very classy from bottom to top, man. It really is. These little ridges right here. Nice grip to pull this thing off, alright? Now, again, we were talking about these O-rings, right? They're a little tight. Let me pull this off here. The O-rings are a little tight, okay? Easy remedy to that, guys. Take one off. Okay? No problem. Just take it right off. It'll work just fine for you. Okay? What's cool about this device, as you can see, this knurling right here gives you good grip. But you can unscrew this. Check this out, man. Right? This exposes everything. Okay? Everything's exposed. Okay? Not to mention, I mean, look at the size of this well. By the time you get this on there, okay? I mean, look at just how deep that well is, guys. Just massive. It really is, man. Like, this thing can hold the juice. O-ring on the bottom to really seal it tight. I've never had a leak out of this, okay? I've not had one leak out of this. Let me show you the inside of this ring. The threading is beautiful, man. Now, when I first got this was on there so tight on this, on the deck, okay? And let me tell you, it took quite a bit to get this to come loose. Very tight. When you put this down, okay, like I usually put it about right there, but as you can see, it's not dead center, okay? But it's close enough, because I kind of keep them to the side just to kind of accommodate where I have that. But even with it just finger tight, I'm not getting any leaks out of this, okay? And it's still pretty tight. But when I got it, these slots were dead center, so this thing was, I mean, it was cranked on there, guys. If you really wanted to, you could definitely get it back to center, though, okay? Just a heads up, man. If you get one, be ready, man. You might have to deal with some serious... Alright, thread's great on this. Again, the machining. It's beautiful stuff here, guys. Okay. Now in the pictures you might see that this part right here is copper, this little block. Not on this one, which is just fine. I don't think I've ever seen one with just a copper block on there. I've only seen the pictures. Unideck. Okay? Everything's milled. This whole thing's milled out of one solid piece of 316 medical grade stainless steel. I'll just kind of twist it here and let you guys kind of get a peek at that. Peak insulators while we're on the subject. Alright. The plume veil, I guess you could say, helio style, really helps, because if you notice, these eyelets are not big at all. But when you have 2 eyelets dedicated to each coil, they don't have to be so big, man. They don't have to be that big, right? Okay. Peak insulators, like I was saying, not to mention the size of how deep. I mean, you can see that deck is that deep. That well, sorry guys, is at least as deep as the top of this. And then they went ahead and milled in more. Okay. I need to try and get a little closer. Okay, because I know you guys want to see this, so I always try and get as close as I can. Isn't that beautiful, man? Okay, a little twisty twist on that center block. That's kind of a gripe for me. Is it going to affect the performance? No. Did it move on me? No. It just came like this, guys. Okay, so it is a little cockeyed there. Okay. Okay, I mean, I'm just going to spin it. You guys can kind of, yeah. Cool. So there it is, man. I mean, really, that's all the pieces to the hobo. Everything goes together extremely well. Now let's talk about the airflow control, okay? The airflow control on this, you have 2 directly in front of your coils, and then you have these 2 on the sides here, okay? So let's say you got it set up for dual coil, okay? You put it on there, bam, you're going to have airflow going directly in at the coils and coming in from these sides, okay? It's just going to be coming in from the sides. So, here's the cool thing about this. On this, okay, on this almost bank style, if you will, okay, the airflow is going downwards. The air slot on this is going straight through. So when they meet up on each other, it's just aiming it downwards. It's shooting straight down. See that? It's shooting down in there. Flavor machine. You can also get some pretty gnarly clouds out of this, guys. People want to know how airy it is all the time, you know? Especially people that shoot for bigger, you know, vapor. Guys, you can get plenty of vapor out of this. Great airflow in this. Great airflow. Super happy with it. Okay? Let's build it, man. That's what we're going to do. We're going to back you up. Alright, let's screw it onto the deck here. And another thing I wanted to mention, this came with it, okay? This came in the box. I don't know if Robert sent this to me or if they sent it along, okay? I'm going to double check that right now, okay? I'm going to double check that and see if I can find one thing. Maybe I can find it. We'll see. Yeah, let us know, Robert. I can't really see anything on here, but what this is like a screwdriver. Right there, with an Allen key on the end, okay? And this came in the box, okay, from Puff Puff Vape LV, I believe is the website. If I'm wrong, you know, either way, I'll have it written down on the screen, guys, okay? But this is nice. You just treat it like you would with the Phillips. threading on the screws, really nice. Okay. I really didn't get too much into the eyelets, did I? Let me take it in, guys. I should have went over the eyelets just a little better than I did. I just kind of talked about them. Alright. There we go, guys. There's an idea how big the eyelets are. They're pretty small. But not small. Like, dude, plenty for... Let me see what I got here. I got some quad twisted 26 gauge. No problem. No problem, guys. Okay, so they're plenty big enough. Alright. We're definitely not going to build it with that today. We're going to use... I have some 24 gauge nichrome, so right here. Nichrome 80, guys. Alright? Nichrome 80. 60? Not so much, man. Nichrome 80 here. This is 24 gauge. And we're going to do 7 wraps per side on a 3/32 drill bit. Alright? And we're going to dual it up. Let me back you up here. Alright, cool, man. Let's grab this. Okay, 3/32 drill bit. This thing's a breeze to build too, man. I really love it. 7 wraps. Okay, 7 wraps. Okay. Let me do one more, and then I'll go ahead and show you. I got this wire. This was given to me. I went into Riverwalk Vapors, my local vape shop, yesterday, and 5, 6, and yeah, they just kind of kicked me some and said, "Hey man, let me know what you think," because they're thinking of carrying it. So I've been playing with it, man. So that's what we're gonna build it with today. Nichrome's definitely soft, guys. All right, it'll definitely melt up on you, and so just be careful when you're pulsing them up, guys. Okay, we kind of tighten this one up too as well before we bring it down in. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Remember, 7 wraps, a 3/32 drill bit. Let's take you in. Cool. Is that close enough, guys? What do you think? Maybe a little closer? Nah, it's too close. Right there's good. So let's do this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to thread it in here. And remember how this went on, right? Okay, remember how this went on. So I just want to keep that in mind when I'm building it, okay? So I'm going to designate it to this side, okay? Also with this, sometimes when you're unscrewing it from your atomizer, you just saw right there probably, the deck section of it will come off with the cap, okay? So when you go to unscrew it, because I only do it finger tight. Now you could do this, put this on way tighter, and probably not even have a problem. But I just do it finger tight, because that way it's just easier, you know. Okay, so let's pop this in, just like so. Okay. I mean, it's got its own little designated area. Okay, and I'm gonna pop in the second one here. All right. Now I'm taking this coil and I'm kind of threading. See that? Got it right between. All right, and I'm just gonna go in. I know I should have taken that kink out. Okay, and we can pull them right on in. Alright, now here's the thing with the hobo. Alright, you see it's in there right there? See how close the coils, see how close they are right now to the posts. Never let your coils touch your posts on anything. Alright? Ever. Just don't do it. Keep it away from the post, guys. It's going to create a short, okay? But I want you to notice how close they are right now and how they're barely inside the deck. Okay? So keep that in mind. We're gonna push these in like we usually do, but we want to keep just a little space. Okay? Just about like that. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten up from the outside first towards you guys, just till it's snug. Okay, I'll flip it around and I'm going to repeat. Get this just to where I want it. About like that. Okay, you don't want to touch on that insulator as well. Okay, that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. Okay, lots of room to work here, guys. That's what's great about this thing. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and tighten down, nice and easy. Okay, same with this one. This one I'm gonna pull in just a hair. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna snug everything up right now. And I've noticed with these, the coils seem to sit pretty still in there, and I think that's because of the grub screws. Okay. With these grub screws, I try to be careful not to strip them out. Okay. Take your time tightening them up. Right. Okay. Up to the sky. Boom. On all of them. Okay. The reason I lift them up to the sky, guys, is what that does is when I wrap them upwards, just like that before I cut them, I'm wrapping it like, let me back you up so you can kind of see my hand movement. Alright? So the reason I like, here it is going through the eyelet and it's nice and straight, right? But if I take it and I bend it upwards, it's going to wrap around that screw and give me good positive contact, okay? That's why I do that, right? That's what we're kind of looking at. Let's clip, okay? Keep it close. Kind of hold on to it as you clip it, just like that. Okay, no problem there. Okay. Ooh, that was a terrible little clip, wasn't it? A whole bunch left over on that. Sorry guys, let me get in closer. Another thing to stay aware of on this, when you're clipping your wires, guys, okay, and I'm going to go ahead and push them up against the post. Okay, I'm going to push them up against it, just like that. I think to kind of keep in mind, let's say you clip your wire, like we just did, those little pieces, and I kind of blew on it, and let's say a little piece kind of falls down in here, and you fire it, you're going to get like a spark from it. Okay? I've had it happen to me a few times. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. It's just not a good thing, okay? Especially if that wire's touching the post, alright? Just make sure there's no debris in there, alright? And that's what we're kind of sitting with right now. Maybe forward a little bit more. Okay, that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. And that's the angle I want, guys. Okay? Angled just like that. Okay, I'm going to make a few arrangements here. Really, they're just about where I want them. So I might leave them. Yeah, no, that's actually really good. Matter of fact, I think we're pretty damn good there. And I'm going to run through and make sure that everything's solid. Okay? One more tighten. Then we'll measure it. Yeah, everything seems snug. The thing about Allen grub screws like this, they really give you good contact on your Canthal. Really give me good, really good conductivity, guys. Really good contact. Okay? I could space away from that Delrin. That one a little more than the other side. That's okay, man. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is going to clear it. Yeah, we're looking really good there. See that? That's great, man. Okay, let's measure it out. What's really nice about the hobo, man, is just the way you can work with it. I mean, there's nothing in the way, right? It's fantastic, man. Let's measure it. Okay, 0.12. I think that's pretty low. Low enough, right? Micro measures quite a bit lower. Alright. Let's go ahead and take this off. Okay, set that off to the side. Stay. And we'll do some test fires and we'll pinch it up. That's been caught. Yep, good. Okay, so what I don't want to do with this is, I grab a pick, guys. I'm gonna try and strum them out. Okay, I'm gonna try and strum them out here. Back you up. There we go. Keep you in the shot here. Okay, I don't want to really disturb them too much. Okay, but I want space in between each coil. Not bad. And you notice I'm really just lightly pulsing, because nichrome is extremely soft. Alright, one more strum ought to be good. And we can wick it. Yep, we're good. Yeah, I'm happy with that, guys. Okay. Okay, let's wick it up. Wicking this, super easy method that works, man. You know, keep it real simple with this. Like everything, we want airflow to travel, be able to work around the coil, alright? Giving us really good flavor. Pull you down. Yeah, it's so good to hang out with you guys again, man. Focus. There we go. Cool. Okay, so how do I wick it, man? I got some Koga here. You seen this? Okay. Got some Koga sheets here. Now, speaking of cotton, man, I got something real special coming up for you guys. Real special. So I hope you guys stick around, man. I know it takes a while between videos and stuff, but stick it out with me, man. You know? Stick it out with me. I got some cool stuff coming up, and the thing is I'm in fast season at work right now. In fast season, I'm just buried, dude. But it's gonna die down soon, and you guys are gonna be sick of me, dude. So many videos, okay? So just hang in there. Okay? So I'm just making a little point here. And then I just cut a strip, and I'll back it up and show that again. That was a good opportunity to do so. And I'm gonna come up from the bottom here, guys. Okay, like that. Okay. Pull it up. Nice and loose. I want my cotton loose in there. Okay. Just like that. I'm gonna back it up and show you again. Can't believe I didn't show that. Terrible, Trevor. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut about 1/4 inch for 3/32. I take a 1/4 inch, clip that off, and I'll take now on each side of the cotton here. I'll show you. I'll kind of bring this up and show you. You almost got these thick layers on each side of the cotton, just little thick layers. I'm gonna peel one side off, and I'll show you when I peel it off. Okay, just like that. That's that thick layer. I just peel that right off. Okay, and I have to keep that off the side, and I use that in my K-Fun builds and stuff. Okay, okay, give it one little twist, and repeat, man, right up through the bottom, just like that. Oh, that's great right there. Okay, and that is what we're dealing with. I just repeat the same process on the other side. Okay? So, where do I clip it? I want to keep enough cotton that I'm going to clip enough cotton down here that I can lay it down about halfway into this rivet. Okay? That well. So I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay? And I'm going to go from there, man. Okay, I'm going to take a pick. I'm just going gonna drag it under, poke it in, and if it overfills it, that's okay. Let me show you. I'm gonna tilt it like that, maybe it'll poke in. I'm kind of going blind here, so bear with me. There we go. Okay, like that. Okay, see how there's still a little pocket there? That's where this one comes into play. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of eyeball it. Okay, and see if that's enough. Take it, bend it down. If it's too much, I'll just bring it back and clip it off. Use your fingers a little bit, just like that. That's good. I'm happy with that. That came out pretty decent. What that's gonna do is it's gonna give me a little almost circle. You see that? And it's gonna give me air, allow air to travel around this coil a little bit. I probably could even go a little more. I could probably even cut a little more off. See how it's kind of up above barely? But I think we're gonna be just fine, guys. Again, we're gonna repeat on this side. I'm kind of cutting it right at the bottom of the base here. Kind of at the bottom of the base. See that? Just bottom of those threads. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna push it under. Try and keep this one in the shot. Okay, and just kind of push it back if need be. But I mean, the well on this thing is ridiculous, man. Okay, just like that. And I left me a little pocket there for the top one. Okay, let's go for it. Let me take a little more off of this one and see if that's gonna work better. Let me stand up a little bit. That way we can keep it in the shot for you guys. Yeah, that worked out well. Shoot, I wonder if I should go back and cut that other one. I probably should. Yep, I'm going to. So I'm going to pull out this other side, guys, and give it an extra take off a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Of course, I cut off too much. Didn't I? Sometimes you just gotta leave it alone, Trevor. Sometimes you just gotta leave it alone. We're gonna make that work. There we go. That looks good. Nice and even. Okay. Okay. Next up, we're gonna add our removable drip well. Right over, and when you're screwing this in, you know, the threads are really smooth on this. I mean, look at that. But I kind of make sure that the cotton's just kind of staying where it is. See that? See how it's just kind of staying there? That's what you want, man. It's going to stay where you put it. And like I said, we can kind of mess with that one here in a minute. And I'm just going to finger tighten it to about the center, like that. Okay? Just like that. I mean, it's not dead center, as you can see. You know, that slot or whatnot. But it's good enough, man. It's on both of them. Good. Nice sloppy micro coils. Okay. That one stayed pretty tight, but it's going to be so minute. Okay. Now we just take this off. And that's it, man. Let's juice it up. I got some of this today. Let's take it up top, man. Let's take it up top, though. I think the build section's over with. I think we can kind of talk about how I'm going to set up the airflow options, alright? But we're going to be vaping on some of this today, alright? Cool. Let's get set up, man. Yeah, man, I hope you guys are doing well, dude. Been too long. Been way too long. Okay, so I'm going to put this on. Get that up. 0.12. Plenty low. Just kind of show you, this thing can take some pretty low builds, man. Plenty of airflow in it. Let's juice it up. Now the airflow on it. That is the question. how do I set mine up? That's the question, right? Mine's pretty simple, man. I just keep them both wide open. Okay. Now, if I'm gonna do something, you know, more dedicated to flavor or whatnot, you know, I would close each of them to about, there's only like a quarter showing, right, on each air hole. Crazy, right? That's what's, it's just a versatility, in my opinion. You can go flavor chasing with this thing, or you can go cloud chasing with this thing. You know, is it a Mutation X style vape? No. I mean, it's not like the super airiest thing ever, but it's got a nice restriction to it when it's wide open. It's really nice, guys. And hopefully that'll show. And so what I'm doing here is I got my pick, and that one side that was kind of giving me problems, I'm just making sure that everything looks the same on one side as it does on the other. Making sure there's a nice, yeah, that's great. Okay. Just like that. They both look the same. A little more juice. Oops. Okay. And then I'm going to get some down in the well. I mean, this thing can take the juice. Not bad. Okay, cool. So they're both wide open. 0.12, you need plenty of airflow for that. I'm just going to set it right up. Just like that. And that's the finished look, man. That's sexy. Drip tip I'm going to use today is my Vaptasia drip tip. I wish I had my Bama board tip here. My Vaptasia drip tip. And that's the finished look, guys. Here's just to check it out, like on the 26650. I mean, that looks so sexy, doesn't it? My hands are so dirty, I'll just hold it like this. But yeah, man, very cool. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Again, super lucky. Let's vape it. Tons of vapor. Oh my god. Alice. Wow, that is fantastic juice. Flavors are so tremendous in this. Dude, the flavor is super pronounced in this because it's teeny. This thing is teeny, dude. Let's put it next to a Dark Horse. Check this thing out. Look how small this thing is. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? I mean, this thing is teeny, guys. Way small. Let's put it up next to my... So, I mean, you get it instantly. You get that vapor, like, immediately. A slight whistle to it. Yeah, just a slight whistle. But, wow. This thing's been sitting by my bed, and I just kind of reach over and grabbing it and vaping it, dude. I've been hitting the hell out of it. It's an excellent product. It's so well done. I mean, you can put this next to my Ace Dripper for sure. The Ace Dripper is fantastically machined, and I still need to do the review on that, man. I'm behind, dude. So bad. I know people are waiting for reviews. They're coming, I promise. We're gonna bang in quite a few, real fast. But yeah, the Ace Dripper. I've been holding off on the Ace Dripper simply because I think I'm missing a part, right? Because I watched Todd's review on it. Great review, by the way. If you want to go check out the Ace Dripper. And he had an extra grub screw that I don't have, so I'm wondering if I needed that. I don't know. That's great, guys. This is extremely highly recommended from me. Now, how about for a surprise? Oh yeah. I'm full of surprises. So I was talking to Robert via text message, and I won't go into too much detail with what happened in our text message, but I will mention one part of it. He had texted me, and he says, you know, how are you liking it so far? And I told him my opinions of it, and we're kind of going back and forth, and he goes, well, here's the good news. I don't want it back. I was like, excuse me? What'd you say, man? What? And he's like, do something good for somebody and tell them to do the same. Robert, on behalf of everybody, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Seriously. That's just out of the kindness of his own heart, man. He did not have to do that, and he did. So, what do we do? At some point in time, I'll be giving this away. So, stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I'm giving it away. The Hobo version 2.1 with everything you saw. This, the Allen screw, the Allen key. I have so many Allen keys now, it's insane. Alright. And the extra grub screws. Alright. We're giving it away, guys. It's super cool. Tell your friends, man. Tell your friends. Please do. It's a beautiful piece. It's been amazing building on it. I've thoroughly enjoyed this thing. I've kept it in mint condition. And I'll even build it for you if you want, man. But, share it, man. And again, down below, thank Robert, dude. This is all Robert, man. Amazing guy. Very grateful. I could not, you'll never know how grateful I am. And how all of us are. This is a huge opportunity, guys. I think, what's this thing retailing for? I'm about to find out. This thing is retailing on vapordna.com, and I'll write the link. $94.99. Whether you're, it doesn't matter your vaping style, as long as you're experienced in building, you know, somebody's gonna get this, and I'm super stoked about it, man. So, thanks so much for joining me, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please, down below, write me, man. Alice from the Vaping Rabbit is ridiculous. Please, feel free to email me, tjvapingreviews@aol.com, alright? Do not attempt this build, alright, unless you are knowledgeable in your batteries, 30 amps or greater, alright? Please, do not attempt this if you do not have those cells and the know-how of your battery safety, alright? It's very important, guys. Do not try it, okay? This is a 26650 mod, 60 amps, pretty good to go, alright? Just be safe when you do this stuff, alright? Or you can comment down below, man, if you have any questions. Let's end this. Class.